Hello, Chestnut Hill College, and welcome back for another episode of CHC News. Happy to be back for the news this week. My name is Jasmine Ramirez.
And I'm T.I. O'Delican. And now let's get started with all things new for this week.
A new IRB-approved research study is currently being conducted on campus by Blue Praxis, a psychology student at Chestnut Hill College. The study involves a 15 to 25-minute session during which participants complete a series of tasks that require following instructions and making decisions under various conditions. Sessions will be held on campus in St. Joseph's Hall, basement level, room Morton 15, located between the college bookstore and the exit door on the right. Arrow signs labeled the Focus Experiment in orange and white will help guide participants to the room. Those interested can schedule an appointment directly using the following links sent from the Academic Affairs Office.
Here are some upcoming events. Expressions is collaborating with the Media and Communications Department on a Media Arts Festival, and we'd love for you to showcase your work. If you want art, photography, music, or dance, or any other creative projects to be featured, please sign up no later than November 4th at 11:59 p.m. You'll find all the details attached on the flyer sent to your CHC email. More details will be sent out for the Media Arts Festival.
Need additional help finding jobs and internships in your major? Microsoft Viva Engage is a communication platform that allows everyone at Chestnut Hill College to connect their communities. Career Development created communities for each academic center. These virtual groups will share job postings, internships, openings, career fairs, and resources directed to students with specific majors. Members can network, participate in discussions, and get advice on career development. These groups are meant to supplement the events of the job for internships. Opportunities found on Handshake. Go to Career Development's latest newsletter for more information.
1 week from today, our campus will co-host with the Sisters of St. Joseph at a pilgrimage of hope for creation, part of a nationwide movement to encourage individuals and communities to reflect on the relationship between humanity and creation. All are welcome to participate, either on a self-guided walk or as part of a few facilitated walking groups. Please see the attached flyer sent by Anna Ryan Bender for more information on Outlook.
Northwest Fellowship, hungry for the Word? Come join us for Northwest Bible Study with First Love Org, a time of fellowship, encouragement, and diving deep into God's Word. When? Every Thursday at 8:15 p.m. Where? Martino Hall, room 216. Don't come alone, bring a friend.
Now time for student life and all events happening on campus. First, Pilgrimage of Hope for Creation, sponsored by the Sisters of St. Joseph on September 22nd, 2 to 3 p.m. 8 Dimensions of Wellness, Exploring Spirituality with Campus Ministry, Gardens of Forgiveness is September 24th from 2:15 to 2:30 p.m. Lastly, just a reminder, the mini golf campus trip at Freddie Hills Farms is September 26th.
Before we throw it back to Grace, we would like to announce Grace's new podcast called Behind the Game. Show her some love by clicking the link in her Instagram bio at The Griffin CHC or search Chestnut Hill College on YouTube for the full episode. Now is the official time for Grace to share the weekly forecast with us. Grace?
Thank you, Jasmine and Tate, and welcome back to your first 7-day forecast, Chestnut Hill. This week, the weather is a bit gloomy, so make sure you grab your umbrellas because it's going to rain. Monday, we start the week with a cloudier day with a high of 80 and a low of 56. Tuesday through Friday is supposed to rain. Tuesday, a high of 83 and a low of 63. Wednesday, a high of 82 and a low of 67. Thursday, a high of 81 and a low of 69. Friday, a high of 78 and a low of 68. The weekend looks a little better. Saturday, again rainy, a high of 78 and a low of 65. And Sunday, finally a sunny day with a high of 77 and a low of 63. Now, over to Jasmine with Hill Thrills.
Hello and welcome back to Jazz's Hill Thrills. Today we're going to the Eagles tailgate, and now we are right outside the gate. Let's head inside. Now, tailgates are a great way for a community to come together, people to get to know each other. People are super welcoming, super nice. There's always something to do, throw a football, play some cornhole. People are grilling. You can always get a hot dog or something. But there's Eagles tailgates, there's Phillies tailgates, Flyers tailgates. So come out to any one of them, bring your friends. It's a great time. Now, to get to the Citizens Bank Park or the Lincoln Financial Field, you can use SEPTA and you can take the 51 bus to the last stop and then hop on the BSL southbound towards NRG station. All right, so I'm in the tailgate and I'm asking questions. Right now I'm here with
Ronnie and Bree.
All right, now I want to ask you guys.
We're interested. And Scott.
And Scott. Now I want to ask you guys, why do you tailgate?
Because it's fun and I love the Eagles. And my best friend Sarah, it's her birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yeah.
Hey, HBSF!
Happy birthday, Sarah! We're on TV!
All right, and who do you want to win?
The
All right, I'm here with Carly.
Sierra.
Why do you tailgate?
Well, we are from Philadelphia and we love to represent our city. And I would like to point out that a lot of Philadelphians cannot afford to go to a game. So a lot of us end up having to tailgate, and tailgating is a much more affordable, fun option for representing our city.
Thank you. Go Birds! Yes, go Birds! I just had a fun time at the Eagles tailgate. Everyone was super nice, super welcoming. If you can't come out and attend the game yourself, tailgating is a great way to support the team and have some fun. Go Birds, and thanks for tuning in to Jazzy's Hill Thrills.
Welcome all students and faculty back to the sports segment. I'm your host Cornell, and let's get into some Philadelphia sports. The Eagles win in a comeback victory against the LA Rams. The Eagles at one point were down 26-7 in the third quarter with 14 minutes and 6 seconds to go. The Birds stormed back with a 33-yard TD to Dallas Goedert and never looked back, and a late TD to Devonta Smith, and a blocked field goal with time expiring by Jordan Davis. The Eagles win 33-26 and push their record to 3-0. The Eagles' next game is against the Bucks at 1 p.m. The Phillies beat the Dodgers in their 3-game series 2-1, but did lose their next series to the Diamondbacks. The Miami Marlins and the Minnesota Twins are the last two serious games before the playoffs start. They will start September 30th. On to some CHC sports. The women's volleyball team goes 2-6 in the IUP Crimson Hawk Classic. Their next game will be September 23rd at home against Georgia Core University at 7 p.m. The women's tennis team go 0-2 this past week. Their next game will be September 24th against Goldie Beacom University. The men's tennis team lose to Queen's University 1-6. Their next game will be September 22nd at Aquinas College at 3:30. The sprint football team unfortunately lose their home opener and first game of the year 27-21. Their next game will be against Caldwell University September 27th at 7 p.m. The men's soccer team went 1-1. Not too bad. Their next game will be against Washington University at 7 p.m. September 23rd. The women's soccer team start their conference record undefeated in the ACC, going 2-0 this week. Their next game will be September 27th against Caldwell University at 11 a.m. The Griffins sports teams, they had a rough week, but we are ready to bounce back. But we also do have one player to spotlight, and this player shout-out will be number 3 on the women's soccer team, Hayden Johnston, the freshman in her first year. She had 2 goals this past week. Thank you all, and back to the studio.
Thank you, Cornell, for our sports segment. Good luck to all CHC sports teams this week. Thank you again for tuning in. My name is Tiayo Delican, alongside Jasmine Ramirez. God bless, and have a great rest of your day.